Good morning and welcome back to Oak Ridge Farm. We today are getting the grass reseeded in here. The field did need ploughing, so it is now re-ploughed, cultivated, and now we're drilling. There is some patches where the weather has destroyed the field a bit, so we may have to work a way of cultivating them into good soil again. But we get these two fields drilled. Don't need to do anything with them anymore now until next year. Once we get this done, spread a bit of slurry on them, that will be about it. Yeah. John Deere a bit more of a job to do this grass this year. We'll have to have a look round the fields, make sure that everything's good. We are only a few days away from the 2002 harvest. Hopefully we get a good yield from harvest. And we can make some money over the winter, hopefully pay a good chunk off the mortgage if we can as well. Bearing in mind we've got to leave enough money in the bank to pay the HP and mortgage repayments throughout the year as well. These are going to get shorter rows. Between now and finishing the field. Everything going well on the farm so far. As I said, just got to check the moisture. We did irrigate yesterday. Not sure whether it tells you on here. This field's good. No chance of withering of the grass. That irrigation work cost us a fortune. As you can see, we are down to just under 49 grand. Because we had to irrigate the fields because it was getting dry, and then the rain came this morning. And we have got rain again coming later today. down in the hollow of this field now. Surprising how much down the ground comes through here, through that little drain, and then back up again the other side. Should get the grass all drilled today, and possibly get down and start ploughing that other grassland up as well, ready for having the winter crop put in it. Would be good if the mod came out, cultivate to repair hail damage. Because you wouldn't need to plough just because a bit of ground didn't grow a crop. Of course you would in the real world be able to cultivate that piece up. Again, giants, we're not the brains to know how things work in a real world or how to implement them into a game. We've only used 10% of our seeds, so we are good to go for the rest of this field and the next one, I think. Shame it won't travel a couple mile an hour more doing this drilling, but it is what it is. Probably a bigger drill travelling at 6 miles an hour wouldn't be quite so bad. At the moment we can't afford a new drill, so got to make do with what we've got for now. We will see how far through this drilling and ploughing we can get today. We'll give us a couple of days to relax, get Ben to sell the milk for us, and we can relax away from the farm until harvest. Get all this grass drilled and ploughed over up at the garden centre today. flooring rows. We will see you shortly. Okay, into the final of the two grass fields. Get this drilled and then we can get this grass up at the garden centre field ploughed, ready for a winter crop going in. Above field there, got the cattle farm. Sorry, just had an itch there, I had to scratch. Yes, everything on the farm up to date so far. Get all of this drilled up to the end of here. Maybe another breed towards the end of here. There is one more breed down there. And then we will head back up, get around the headlands. Close to the end. We shall run up to the top of the field and get the headland started. Two headlands, and that will be all the grass re-drilled. Where's that going? I don't know where that was going then. Decided it didn't want to lock on to its position. banks of the river. It's a nice looking river, that. I'd look to find one close by here in the real world to go fishing. Around the headlands to finish this off. Should work okay up this bit of an hill. All good, and we've got one more headland to get around. Close up as close as we can to this shed and the tree. Get all of this finished. I should get enough hay and silage off these two fields. If we don't, we will buy another field and get our way along this edge. See, the tractor is nudging into the water at a place or two there. You can see the ripples going across the water. Now one breeze back up to the top of the field. There we are. We are finished drilling the grass. See the wheel there where it got in the water a little. It's a bit wet still, but going straight over into the yard. Spin ourselves around and back over. This and I'll have a wash and be put away, and we will see you shortly. Okay, we've got all the grass drilled. Now we're getting grass ploughed up over at the garden centre. So we've been over a while, got a few rounds done already. And this field may well be, we'll see what it will be, winter wheat probably next year. And we have got rain falling again, so at least it will stop the crops withering through a lack of moisture. Sure what the weather forecast is for the next few days. Today got rain, tomorrow rain, 1st of July and 3rd of July rain. So yeah. That's why it rains so much in Farming Simulator. I guess it is realistic on one chance there, especially for the UK. You get nothing but rain, although it's sort of rain today and it's been nice and sunny here where I am. Did get 2 new subscribers on our Fish with Feed channel, which is sister channel to this one. A couple of lads walking around Vicar Water yesterday, stopped and had a natter and spotted my camera and said, do you do YouTube? So I said yes. So they found my channel and subscribed, so great to have them along. Whether they will find the farming channel from where they had the fishing channel, I don't know. But good to have them along anyway. We will try and get all this ploughing done today. Two more days of June left to go. Should soon be getting where we get the breeds all the way through to the far end of the field now. See when we get to here whether it will start us off on the longest rows now. No, it really is throwing it down with rain. Yeah, it's going. next round we'll start getting us going to need to sort the graphics out on Farming Simulator as well. See there, it's still showing green behind us, and then changes to cloud texture. Still some graphical lag in Farming Simulator 25. We're getting a bit of wheel slip now. Whether that's because of the rain, I don't know, but definitely getting some wheel slip. Way down to this end of the field again. Not sure whether it doesn't look to be any hail in this, it does look like rain, so shouldn't do any damage to our crops. The other way again. Well, we've got some bright sunshine coming after the rain, so as much as it wets the ground, it's going to dry it. Yeah, everything on the farm is up to date apart from this bit of ploughing, which we didn't need to do. We could have kept it as a grass field and everything would have been good. Yeah, if we put winter wheat in here, that will be a decent sized field for winter wheat. The rate may well go up in the big field winter wheat this time. The linseed can go where the barley is, the barley where the potatoes and everything is. Away we go again. Now we should get all the way through to the bottom edge. Okay, we are getting through this ploughing pretty quickly now. It's coming to the last 2 rounds of this before we start on the headlands. Won't see long before we're cultivating this, ready for putting the winter wheat in as well. And next time we will just have one short row left to do, and we can head around, get started on the headland somewhere up across, straight across for that gateway to the garden centre there. That will start us off nicely. The rest of this main body of the field ploughed up. Hopefully we don't get too much hail between now and drilling the winter wheat. Midpoint of the year. Hopefully tomorrow, well not tomorrow, but hopefully beginning of June should have some fine weather and be able to get some of that winter wheat harvested. The JCB doing the carting. Again. Guy who bought the cattle yard of ours has the farm over here somewhere to the left hand side of our field as we're going up. Should be able to see his farm. Ah, there's his house and farm. Yeah, we will finish getting all this ploughing done, and then, as I may not have much work to do at all until harvest. We'll have to have a ride round and check on all the crops, see how they are doing. Did have a load of money until we set the irrigator going. So I'm not sure we needed to really, but it is what it is. get ourselves around to start at the headland. Round and into the first pass of headland here. Around the rest of the headland. The bumpy track down here, that is not where it needs to be. And we'll be on that run. There we go. That was anyway, for today, that is all we've got time for. By the time we've said our goodbyes, the time will be up. First of all, hope you enjoyed today's episode. Please give us a like, give us a share, drop us a comment. It will all help with the algorithms on YouTube, help the channel to grow. If you are new to the channel and you would like to keep up with the work we do here, please subscribe to the channel. If you give that bell a ring, it will tell you when our content is available. Until you join us again next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Goodbye for now.